concept of jinn, or supernatural beings, has fascinated people across cultures for centuries. These beings are believed to exist in a realm separate from ours, and unlike humans, they cannot perceive the physical world in the same way we do. While humans rely on their five senses to understand and interact with their environment, jinn have a very different perception. They do not have a clear or direct view of our material world, but rather, they interact with it through the vibrations and energies present in the spaces they inhabit. It is widely believed that every home or place where humans live has a unique form of energy that can attract jinn. This concept is sometimes referred to as location energy or space aura. Specifically, it is thought that houses built by human hands, where people spend their everyday lives, emit certain energies that can draw jinn in. These places act almost like magnets, attracting supernatural beings due to the specific energy they generate. However, it's important to note that the presence of jinn in a home does not mean they are living side by side with us in a tangible way. Imagine that jinn exist behind a thin, opaque glass that separates their world from ours. This barrier prevents them from fully entering our space and also keeps them from clearly seeing our world. Instead, their view is cloudy and dim, making it difficult for them to interact directly with our physical surroundings. The presence of jinn is said to be closely linked to the kinds of energies present in a space, and those energies are often influenced by the actions and behaviors of the people living there. For instance, if a home is filled with positive spiritual practices, such as reading holy texts, praying, or avoiding impure activities, this opaque barrier between the human and supernatural realms is believed to become thicker and more impenetrable. These spiritual practices are thought to create a protective shield, preventing jinn from accessing our space. Some even believe that such positive energy invites angels to guard the home, further repelling any unwanted supernatural influences. On the other hand, if the people in a home engage in negative or impure activities like drinking alcohol or performing unclean rituals, the barrier between the two worlds can become thinner. As a result, jinn may be able to perceive our world more clearly and potentially cross into it. This can lead to negative consequences for those in the home, such as feelings of unease, anxiety, or even strange, unsettling experiences. In many cultures, people are encouraged to avoid these behaviors in order to maintain a strong separation between their world and the realm of jinn. The belief that jinn act as guardians or supernatural residents of a home is also reflected in various folk tales and ancient stories. Many cultures believe that jinn secretly live alongside humans and feed off the energy present in their homes. Some tales even suggest that if the residents engage in bad behaviors, the jinn can feed off this negative energy, which makes them stronger and more influential. Conversely, there are also beliefs that humans can use positive spiritual practices to protect themselves from jinn. This usually involves cleansing rituals, such as burning incense or using certain stones and plants believed to emit positive energy, which can counteract the influence of jinn. In many cultures, these items are seen as a means to safeguard a home from negative energies and supernatural beings. In the end, these beliefs offer guidance on how to lead a positive life and maintain a spiritually clean and safe home environment. Through positive actions, people can protect not only themselves from any unwanted supernatural effects, but also transform their homes into spaces of peace and security. By keeping the energy in a home pure, people can create a clear separation between the material and supernatural worlds, allowing for a harmonious and balanced life. Jinn and spirits are among the most mysterious and unknown subjects that have held a special place in various cultures and beliefs throughout history. In many religions and folk tales, jinn are known as invisible and supernatural beings that can either help or harm humans. Some believe that jinn live in a parallel world to ours and occasionally interact with humans. Spirits, on the other hand, are considered beings that separate from the body after death and remain present in literature and traditions of many cultures. In different beliefs, spirits may reside in specific places, such as old houses or cemeteries. Some believe that the spirits of those who died with unfinished business stay in this world to complete their tasks. The topic of jinn and spirits always carries a mysterious, terrifying, and ambiguous atmosphere. These beings have played significant roles in horror stories, legends, and even in movies and TV series, constantly sparking human curiosity. Although science has not been able to definitively confirm or deny the existence of jinn and spirits, personal experiences and numerous accounts from people who have encountered these beings have added to the intrigue and fear surrounding them. In the end, jinn and spirits, as symbols of the unknown and the supernatural, have always raised many unanswered questions about the world beyond human perception, making them one of the most popular subjects in the realm of stories and legends. The mysterious nature of jinn and spirits has always instilled fear and curiosity in the minds of people. In many cultures, jinn are described as beings with extraordinary powers, capable of shape-shifting, disappearing, or even entering the human body and influencing them. The belief in possession by jinn is one that persists in some societies, and religious rituals are often performed to expel or ward off these entities. On the other hand, spirits are often viewed as entities associated with the afterlife. Beliefs about spirits usually fall into two categories. Some see them as benevolent and guardian-like, protecting people in times of hardship, while others believe that wandering spirits may cause disturbances in the lives of the living. Stories involving spirits are often tied to abandoned places, old houses, or dark forests, where their presence is most felt. Jinn and spirits also hold a place in religious literature. For example, in the Quran, jinn are described as beings created from smokeless fire, with the same free will as humans to choose between good and evil. Other religious texts also mention spirits and their roles in the afterlife. These beliefs continue to shape how people view life after death and the unknown realms. In modern times, jinn and spirits remain a significant part of popular culture. Countless movies, TV shows, and books have explored the themes of jinn and spirits, keeping these beings central to the world of horror fiction. Some individuals even engage in scientific or experiential research on these entities, seeking evidence of spirits or paranormal activity in specific locations. Ultimately, jinn and spirits reflect human fears, curiosity, and hopes about the unknown. They symbolize the unseen boundaries between our world and the world beyond, boundaries that remain largely unexplored and may never be fully understood.